Ladies and gentlemen, it is June 29, Sunday morning. Let's see what we're looking at. Right now it's not too bad. It's around, dang, you cannot see shit. Right now it's 87, but it is going to pick up very quickly. I think today is going to end up at like 104, 105. But luckily today is like my day off, I guess, technically. But even though I'm right here, I'm just woke up like 5 a.m. and then took care of my 6 a.m. client and then just got finished up. But I guess the good thing is that it's my only client for today. The next week I think I have another new client that I'm going to be doing right after this, so we'll see. But anyways, today pretty much just going to chill, probably go walk my dog. What else? I have a bunch of car maintenance stuff that I have to get done today. Got that new drag pack going on, tail lights. I'll kind of do like a little before and after thing, because I think I showed like little clips of what I've done to my car so far a few videos ago, but I guess I'll do like a before and after if I can. If not, I'll just show you guys how the car is looking currently. But I think I already explained it, but pretty much just gonna do a new trans pan. I gotta switch out the trans fluid, an oil change, obviously new oil filter. I'm getting a drag pack in the rear, and then new tail lights because I found a fucking broken piece in the corner somehow, probably from a rock or something on the freeway, like I said. But I think that's it, really, right? Believe that's it for now, at least. I'm pretty bad with spending my money on my car. I don't know. I guess it's just my thing. It's enjoyable. I guess car guys would understand. But anyways, that's pretty much it for the day. Pretty much just gonna do that. Watch the finals for Call of Duty Champs. Today is the finals, and yeah, pretty much do some more shorts, reels, edit these vlogs. It's so unfortunate. Literally, Friday, as I was grabbing my computer literally somehow slipped onto the floor, and the cable literally like broke in half, the little piece. And then I was pretty much cooked for a few days. So I was able to find like a random charger at my house that worked for like a few, like, what is it, pretty much Thursday and Friday. And then yesterday, as I was gonna go try to open my computer and use it, was dead. And to top it off, that thing fell off again. So today I'm gonna go to Target, buy a new charger. Hopefully this one doesn't fucking break. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Today I pretty much just wanted to go over, recovery in terms of, training. So how many days of recovery do you really need? We'll just leave it at that. Keep it simple. So it really depends on you and what your goals are. And when I mean that it depends on you, it really depends on your ability to recover properly and efficiently. So if you notice yourself like just being drained out from training 6-7 days a week, and you keep doing it and you still keep feeling drained, well, guess what? You should probably take an extra rest day, or consider adjusting your workload, meaning the amount of sets that you're doing, maybe your intensity, maybe the weights on some days. So some days you can go a little heavier, some days a little lighter. There's a bunch of stuff where you can play around with it, but mainly it really comes down to the sets. So you can do one of the two. You can take another rest day. You can include a recovery day, where it means like you just focus on pump form on a specific day, or you can adjust your volume, meaning your workload, the amount of sets you're doing. So there's a lot of room to play around, things to try, but it really depends on your ability to recover. Obviously, the older you get, the harder it is gonna be to recover. So you have to keep that in mind as well. Personally, I like to do 5 days. 5-day split. That's sufficient for me, especially given the fact that I'm hitting legs twice a week and I'm doing a lot of failure sets, and it's true failure. So there's a lot of little confusion when it comes to failure, training to failure. What is failure? How do I know if I'm hitting failure? It's really like it's a challenge you have to face for yourself. Like, no one can really tell you what failure is, because everyone's version of failure is different. So it's really up to you to find that. So you have to really learn how to dig deep and mentally, like, just kind of change your mentality to tell yourself, like, I got more, and, you know, actually fail. And, you know, there's a lot of easy ways to fail properly. Now, obviously, you shouldn't fail to the point where you're gonna hurt yourself, you know, or injure yourself, worst case. But you should not be scared of, like, pushing yourself. Like, even if it's, like, slightly past your limits or at your limit, like, that's the whole point. You know, if you're never getting there, you're kind of holding yourself back in a way. So I recommend just trying to find that sweet spot and really going from there. And that will really allow you to be more efficient with the amount of sets that you're doing. You won't need as many sets maybe. So once again, it really depends on you. But it's really overall preference. So, you know, not everyone has the ability to train 5, 6 days, 7 days. So that's completely understandable. So you should always be basing things off of your preference, so your schedule, you know, whether you have kids or something, or you know what I mean. But, you know, I would just go at it like that. You know, if you can only train 3 days, well, you better be going balls to the wall those 3 days. But another thing I forgot to mention is that on your rest days, you should always try to implement some sort of, like, activity. So whether it's light activity like walking or, you know, doing chores, whatever it is, that way you allow yourself to continue moving and, you know, keep that blood flow going throughout your bodies, you know, to, you know, mitigate some of that soreness and, you know, keep your body active, not just, you know, sitting on the couch all day. But apart from this, it's really important that you try to get your rest days in between your workouts. So for example, me, since I follow a 5-day split, I try to do my rest day in between. So today I'm off. I trained Monday to Wednesday. Thursday I'm off, and then I train Saturday and Friday, and then I'm off again Sunday, obviously. So try to keep it like that, consistent. But if you prefer to, you know, take Saturday and Sunday off and train Monday through Friday, then so be it. That's where preference comes in. But that's pretty much it. Just do what works for you ultimately. So please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and share, and follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Have a great day.